Okay, well, if y'all don't know, my name is Jazmine. I go by Jazz. Y'all probably hear me. I'll be like, it's your girl, Jazz. I do a little bit of everything as a creative. I'm an artist. I make music. I paint. I model. I do a little bit of acting. I'm a creative director. I event coordinate. I'm a manager. I'm a CEO for my production team, Le Motif. So yeah, that's what I do. A little bit of that, I guess.
So exactly how did you end up wearing so many different hats? Like that's kind of like a lot of different things for one person to do. That's impressive.
Think I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that is a great question. I feel like for one, I never felt like I could stick to one lane. Like as though, although I've enjoyed it, I feel like I can't be good at this. I have to master it. I have to be so good at it. And then once I master something, it's like, okay, I'm on to the next because this was fun, but we could also take this in another direction. And that's where all these creative aspects like mesh together. Because at the end of the day, we only generalize it to being a creative, but there's so many creative categories you could touch that I'm just like, yeah, I want it all.
Okay, that's great. So if you could exactly just pick one thing to focus on, like not just even focus on, what's your favorite thing out of everything that you do?
I'm not gonna lie. I think it's my business with Lemo Tea for the production team. And I like it because it touches everything. We do commercials, trailers, short films, photo shoots, music videos, and I feel like I have a love for music. I have a love for art. I have a love for displaying a story or emotion without having to verbalize it. So I feel like I could do that all with other creatives together. So it's like I'm just seeing every bit of art just come together to create one big masterpiece. And I have a love for that. I love seeing every bit of art just form together to create one big one.
That's great. So I had seen that you walked at the model experience at the Armory Arena.
Yes.
So can you talk about that experience? Can you let me know how that was?
Dude, I'm not going to hold you. So, with that being said, right, I didn't walk this year.
Oh,
I had some minor inconveniences as to why I couldn't walk, but I told myself that if I didn't walk this year, I'm going to walk for 2 or more shows next year. And y'all going to see that. It's not a joke. Y'all going to see that and be like, it's a fact. But what I can say is that I did have members from my team walk for New York Fashion Week. I actually, ironically, some members from my team are actually on their way to LA Fashion Week right now. But from their experience, they said that it was beautiful. They met so many creatives. They networked. Honestly, it's a lot different from actually modeling. You know, you have to take that into a factor that like walking, runway modeling is completely different from modeling. I've been there for the model experience as like a spectator, but next year I'll be there as a walker. Y'all gonna see. So yeah.
and more in the business side of things. So you say you have your own business. So how for somebody who's interested in like starting their own business, something similar in the field that you're in, what advice would you have for them?
A couple things that honestly like the only way I can answer this question is if I were to talk to my like younger self or like me prior, like when it came down to first starting it. But like a couple things that I would leave people with is that like for one, you're gonna face inconveniences, but you have to see that as a positive because you're gonna face a lot of bumps in the road, but it's just a matter of how you get back on track. Sometimes people tend to let inconveniences affect them and fuck them up. And it's like sometimes they feel like that's a point of doubt and honestly just giving up a little sooner than they think they are, but it shows in action, it shows in behavior. You know, you have to remember that end game is like no one's gonna understand that vision but you. Nobody. Like nobody's gonna understand that vision because only you have that in your mindset. Nobody's gonna see it. So the only way to show people and the only way for you to put that into a reality is just yourself. Nobody will really believe in you as much as yourself. So at the end of the day, inconveniences are going to happen. You're going to face a little bit of self-doubt, but you have to remember, this is what it comes with. And it makes or breaks you, and you have to know that at the end of the day, you want to make it. It's not an option to give up. So you just have to know that I'm ready for this. I know this is going to happen, but this was meant for me to overcome this in order to get somewhere greater. It doesn't come easy. That's what I would get done with.
Like, what's the main catalyst that like that motivates you, that drives you to keep going? Because like I mentioned earlier, you do wear different leather hats. Like, so what like motivates you to just like every day to wake up and just continue?
I'm not going to lie. I could honestly say it's just the passion I have for it, because it doesn't feel like a job. It doesn't feel like something I have to force into my routine. It's honestly something that keeps me balanced. I feel like I wouldn't be who I am. I wouldn't be myself. I wouldn't have this uniqueness. I wouldn't be Jazmine if I didn't allow these factors in my life. Like, it's just fun. I've been doing this since I was a kid. Like, since I was born, I literally have pictures of me just drawing, pictures of me just modeling. I used to do like, literally get like covers and put them behind me and take pictures with my old camera. Like, I've done it all as a kid to the point where it's like, this is just me. This is just natural. It's what makes me me. It's my woosah. It's my zen. So that's really what keeps me going. It's my sanity. It's my healing. It's my therapy. So it doesn't feel like a job. It doesn't feel like a business aspect. It feels natural.
And you also create like all these different events that you're be all saying, just be creating. So can you talk more about that? Like, how did you end up doing that?
Okay, well, honestly, I guess you could say like I'm a very social person. I'm very outgoing, so I know how to start a conversation. I know how to have fun. I'm a good time. I'm a vibe. So when it comes down to it, I like to have fun. So when I'm out and I'm at events or whatever, I guess, like I just have an energy where it's like welcoming. So people always see, okay, she's welcoming. She can welcome others. So then it kind of became a thing where like, I believe my boy Mars, the earliest person I could think of that actually like kind of put me on. Shout out to Mars Multimedia, Rapper's Recipe. Shout out to him and Kama Crazy. Yeah, they had me host. And from there, it was like, all right, I'm a good time. I'm a vibe. We getting lit. And then from there, it was like, it meshed with my personality, me just being fun and energetic and having that aura for others to have fun with me and gravitate people. And then in the business aspect is like, you feel me? Like, I could bring a good crowd. I could bring people. I could bring other creatives together. Let's work. Like, it works in both ways. So that's how that kind of started off, I guess you could say.
Okay, so this is my random off the wall question for you.
Okay, I'm ready. Give it to me.
So if aliens were to come down on Earth and they asked like to talk to one person, and the person was you, and the United States government had to bring you over to the aliens, what's the first thing you're saying to them?
To the aliens or to the government?
To the aliens. Well, first of all, would you even accept to go talk to them as to like represent the human race?
Is there to represent the human race?
Yes, you have to represent the human race.
Oh, I'm not like everybody, babe. I'm the worst representation of everybody in America. I can't represent none of that. They gonna see me. Nah, I don't think I want to. I don't want to talk to them. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to them. They gonna want to experiment on me. They gonna want to keep me there longer because, like I said, I'm a vibe. Like, they gonna want to keep me in there for a while. I might spark them up. They probably don't know what weed is. Like, they probably don't know, but like, I'm gonna give them a whole vibe. It's gonna be a party in space. They gonna keep me longer than expected. I don't want to talk to them. Next question.
All right, so great. Anything you want people to know, like where they can find you? Anything you have coming out?
If y'all don't know where I'm at, y'all can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter at Jazmine.lcxo. I'm really like attentive on Instagram. So if you're trying to work, hit me up. I have a business page, Lemotif, Prod by Lemotif. It's a media production team. We have makeup artists, stylists, videographers, cameramen, creative directors. Anything you want, let's get work done. I'm here to make art. What else do I really? Oh, upcoming projects. Stay tuned when we have a collab with Justin Love. We're doing a networking event. We also have a fashion show in upcoming spring. Those are the big ones. We do have a lot of music videos coming up. Music video with Poppy Sport. That y'all not ready for. Photo shoots. Y'all gonna see, just follow the page and y'all can really keep up with us. So that's all I got.
Great. All right. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
I'm calling your line when I text, no reply. When I call you, decline. When I step, you walk by like, why you doing this to me? Why you all up in my jeans? Why you playing with my steeds like?
This is cool.